What is up, guys? It's your boy obbldude, and it's great to be back again with another video. So today, I'm making kind of this spur of the moment video. I just logged in to Entropia Universe, right? And I got this message, and it's finally here. The time where we can now buy and sell our Crystal Palace shares that we have. Now, I'm not selling any of my shares, no. We're going to be buying some shares. Now, we're not going to be buying a whole bunch of shares, but we're going to buy some. So, for those of you guys that may or may not know, I'll just go back real quick. So, to open up the share center, you just right-click, click Share Center on your PED card. And in order to buy, you're going to have your holdings here. And this is a little misleading down here where you think you can buy and click things down here, but you really can't. You got to go to the Market tab. And then you double-click that, and boom, now you can buy some shares. So I'm going to buy the cheapest shares, which is 16.9 PED. There's 5 available shares, so I'm probably going to buy all of them, I think. I think I can afford that. I don't know. I can't do math right now. Fee is 25 PEC. Okay, cool. We can afford to buy 5 more shares, so we're going to buy those shares up real quick. And we clicked OK, and boom, there's our shares. So now we have like 35 shares instead of 30 shares now. I mean, yeah, it's higher than it was. You know, when this first started, it was 10 PED per share. But now it's a little higher, but at least now there's available shares. People are selling off their shares now. Now I want to hold on to mine for a little bit, and I want to keep buying more and more and see how high this like the price per share goes. Because right now the lowest after I just bought that is now almost 17 PED per share. And it's right now it's going up to 50 PED per share. And this is like 10 shares, and someone's trying to pull off like 500 PED. I don't think anyone's really going to buy it for that, especially with all these lower numbers. But I had a little bit of money left over, so I was like, you know what? Let's buy some shares. I didn't buy a whole bunch of shares, but I knew this was coming out in September. I just didn't know exactly when. And I logged in, I saw it, and I'm like, dude, I'm so pumped. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make a quick video just showing you guys that it's out in case you haven't logged into Entropia in maybe a week or so. I haven't logged in, I think, in about a week. So, yeah, if you haven't logged in about a week or so, I would log back in. It'll update. If you have an update, then you know that it's there and that you can start doing it. If you don't have an update, you probably already updated it. Maybe you already know about this. But I'm really excited because I've been waiting for this, because I was like, oh, I didn't have enough money at the time to buy shares, and now I'll be able to buy shares. But who knows how long this will last? Who knows how long, you know, how many people are actually going to sell their shares, or if the price is just going to skyrocket like crazy, which I have some if it does, so that's a good thing, but I definitely want more. My overall goal right now is to try to get 100 shares. For Crystal Palace deeds and stuff. So that's my main goal right now. I spent all the money I can on shares right now, though, so it's going to take me some time probably. But I could just drain my PED card too. Just curious, how much do I have to liquidate, essentially? You know what I mean? Oh, and there's another little thing I've noticed about this update too. Now when you go to your inventory and you close out, it actually doesn't go back to the like the free cam mode with your cursor. You actually have to hit Alt to get back to it, and then click Alt to get back out of it, Alt to get back in. But that's something I noticed that's a little bit new too. Also the text. I don't know if it's just me, but the text that's hovered over like the storage and the trade terminal and stuff, I don't know, that text looks a little different than it did. I don't know, maybe that's just me. But I'm curious, how much do I have to liquidate here? I'm literally probably going to pull like everything out of my inven just to see what I can liquidate into shares and just get passive income, you know what I mean? I'm not really going to be able to play the game if I do this, but time is money, friend, you know? It is. That is a fact. And I'm going to be doing something that's going to probably cringe everyone if I do this. I'm going to TT everything, by the way. If I do this, I'm TTing everything. So I know a lot of you are definitely going to cringe at that, especially with a lot of these markups. Like, all right, well, I gotta do this a little differently here. All right, so this I don't really want to. I don't want to get rid of that. Okay, let's liquidate some stuff. Oop, a little too much. Because a lot of these components here, they have really good markups, but you need to get a lot. Like, I only have 6 to 8 pet of some of this stuff, and I'm really not going to get that much more off auction just with the amount that I have. I don't think, anyway. But whatever, you know. What's a video if there isn't a little cringe going on? You know what I mean? Feel me? Oop. Whoops. Boop. Let's move this into a stack. So, boom. There's my stack. 28. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Okay, I noticed something else on this update. Alright, so this is going to be like a, hey, Crystal Palace shares, you can buy and sell them now video, but at the same time, it's kind of like an update video, I guess, because I keep seeing more and more stuff. This is going to confuse the crap out of me, by the way, guys. This is absolutely going to confuse me. Do you see that? Paint can purple, 4 items. I have 4 of them. It says 24. When it says 24.00 like that, I'm used to seeing it as like 24 ped. Now I have to make sure, double check and see if it says ped or pec, because I feel like I'm going to get really confused when it comes to that. So let's see how much we can liquidate here. Dude, some of this stuff I definitely can't sell. Strongbox, going back. This one can be sold. Alright, and everything else in here can be sold. Alright, so we'll drag over another paint can. And I think that's everything that I can pretty much sell. That I want to sell, at least. So let's make this a little cleaner. Move this back up. But yeah, no, guys. That's going to... I don't know about you guys, but that's going to confuse the crap out of me. Like, literally, at first, it did confuse me, too. I was like, wait... 35, that doesn't make sense. And then I see PEC and I'm like, wait, what? And then I'm like, oh yeah, okay, 1.67 ped. I don't know. What do you guys think about that update as well? Because I know I'm gonna get confused when it comes to that. Alright, I think that is everything that we pretty much have to sell, minus blueprints, which isn't really gonna be worth selling. You know, obviously I'm keeping my vehicles. You know, we gotta keep some stuff. This virtually has no value, TT wise. I'm trying to sell this at a markup, but as you can see, it's not going to be an easy thing to do. So I think I'm just stuck with it. Then when it comes to tools, you know, we got some weapons, but I think I'm holding on to all my weapons here for now because some of them I'm going to need. Same thing with some of my gear. You know, this stuff I could liquidate straight up, but, you know, it's like an extra 60 ped, and I think I can sell this for a markup someday. Maybe not today, but I think someday I can sell some of this stuff for a markup. I mean, this I could probably sell for 50 ped easy, and then this, like, maybe 100. So I'm going to try to sell those at some point, but I'm not going to liquidate out those. This, probably not. It's only 20 ped, you know, whatever. So I think that's everything, because we have nothing in here. We have no actual ped straight up. It's all in items. So let's see how much we have here to buy up some shares. Ooh, I am so fat right now. Look at me. I am very fat. Guys, if you're watching this and you're somewhat new, and you're either new to my channel or new to the game Entropia Universe, I don't recommend you do what I'm about to do. You're going to make a lot more in the long run trying to sell on auction, waiting it out. But me, I'm not too stubborn when it comes to things like that. If I want something really bad and I want it now, I don't mind TTing or whatever. I'll just deposit more later and it'll be no issue. I deposit a lot, so it's not really a big issue for me. I could just deposit now, and do it that way, but I already deposited this week, so I really don't want to again, and I've already spent everything I deposited, and now it's kind of all in just random items from mining, a little bit of hunting. So, all right, let's see how much we got, though. Let's see how much we got. Let's quit talking and let's start walking, you know what I mean? That was probably the cringiest thing I'll ever say in my life, too. I apologize. There are still some things I cannot sell, that are not TTable. Alright, something candy is not refundable. I'll click OK for that. So what's this? Where's the candy? Where's the candy? Guys, do you see candy? That's a tooth. I don't see candy. Oh, I found the candy. Let's bring Sander back over. Alright, and we can't TT that either. Okay. Okay. So we'll sell some of this stuff. Okay, that's all TTable. Stick that in, stick this component in, and boom. So far we're only at 50 ped when it comes to our hunting stuff, but when it comes to our mining stuff, there's going to be a lot more. Yeah. So let's drag this bad Larry over. Boom. So now we are looking at a total of 457 ped. I think that's enough for 100 shares right now. So we're going to do it. We're going to drop a sell. We're going to sell everything. Everything's been TT'd. Now we're going to drop all our money in shares. We're doing it, guys. We're, YOLO. It's passive income, probably one of the better ways of making money in this game. So I think it's a pretty decent idea. People are already buying some shares off this, so I need to kind of jump on this. I don't want all of them because I can't afford them all. I can't really do math right now, so I'm going to do 106 and see how much in total I'm looking at here. I don't have sufficient funds. Okay. Because, I mean, at 16 each, 20, 100. Okay, yeah. I don't think I'm even close to that. I think I can only get maybe 50. Wow, I can't even get 50, dude. Wow. 20? Wow, dude, that's expensive. Wait, how did I get 5 shares for like 80 something ped then? Well, 5. Alright, we're gonna go 25 shares, I guess. Wow, we weren't even close to 100, okay? We're like a quarter way to there. Okay, cool. So 442 is our total. We have 458. Not the best deal here, guys. This is not the best deal. I totally do not recommend this. But, for 45 bucks, whatever. We're doing it. If anything, worst comes to worst, one day we will sell all our shares. So this will give me about 60 shares in total now. Boom. So now we have 61 shares of Crystal Palace deeds or whatever. That's everything. We're broke. We have no money left. Where's my thing? So we still have about 26 ped in universal ammo that we can mine with, though. So, we'll convert this to ammo so that we can use it at a later time. So yeah, again, guys, I don't recommend doing what I just did. I don't recommend going that hard unless you have backup money. I just don't care because I kind of just play by ear, basically. If I don't have enough money to play for like a couple weeks, I don't really mind. Plus, I'm doing some other stuff right now anyway. trying to skill some things up. So I'm doing a lot of things are a lot more cheaper than what I normally do. So I'm not, you know, stressing out on it. And then at the end of this week, I'll probably throw in like $50, get 500 ped. Who knows, maybe spend like 250 of it on more shares and then spend the other 250 to actually play the game. But since the shares are out, they're somewhat cheap. They just came out, so they're technically somewhat cheap. Honestly, in the next year, per share could go up, could go down. Just like the stock market, who knows? It's going to be speculative. I could be losing money here, but I also could be making a lot of money. I mean, think about it. Imagine if Crystal Palace gets to like 100 ped a deed, and you have 100 deeds. That's like, what, 10,000 ped, I think? Let me do some quick math. I'm bad at math. Let me do some quick math on my calculator. Calculator. Okay, so if we have 100 shares and each share is 100 ped, yeah, it's 10,000 ped. So that's like $1,000, dude. That's like $1,000 you could spare depositing into the game, which is pretty good. And that's kind of my main reason on why I was okay with doing what I just did, TTing everything, and then buying up some more shares. I wanted to get to I was hoping to get to 100 with that amount, but still 40 shy. So another $50 in buying shares, and then I'll get to 100 shares. But anyway, guys, I wanted to share this kind of quick update with you guys. You can buy and sell Crystal Palace shares now, so get on that. Sell your shares, buy your shares, whatever you want to do. Go for it. And yeah, let's make some money. Let's secure that bag. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.